Hey, what's up? It's Jonnie, and over here today we got Young Beast Boy. Hello. We got TDK.
Yeah.
We got Young Alec over here.
Yo, yo, yo.
We got Khalif Bryant. And then behind the camera is Miss J. Thank you again. So Khalif, the Who music video. Talk about it.
Well, it just came out yesterday. You know what I'm saying? So if you want to catch that, you could go on my YouTube page, which is Khalif Bryant. And that's Wiz Khalifa without the Wiz and the A, or Khalil with the F at the end. Bryant like Kobe, or you know what I'm saying? You can go on my IG. It's gonna be Leafy_Prince, and it's gonna be on my IGTV. But other than that, yeah, bro, just came out. I'm really excited for it. Yeah, it's doing pretty good. I just submitted it to a whole bunch of like other places, so hopefully I hear back and good things come up and stuff like that.
So how'd you like the process of making that?
Man, the process was real fun. You know what I'm saying? Had this like not ups and downs, but like different types of moments. Like for the running scenes, man, it's just like just having to run down the street like at full speed, because it was in slow mo, but you gotta run it at full speed and then slow it down. And your boy don't like cardio. I'm not running. And if people know me, I don't run. I'm not running for no reason unless it's absolutely necessary. I don't like it. I get that little stitch thing in my side. My chest start burning. It's unnecessary. If you know what I'm saying, if we could all get issued like government issue, like individual hoverboards type shit, so you just don't have to run or move over like 3 miles an hour by your damn self.
It's about to turn into up.
But yeah, bro.
No, that was Wally. I'm tweaking.
Yeah. What? I'm not doing it. I'm not running. But I did that, and then other than that, everything like went real good, bro. Like planning and shit like that was dope. The other thing I can think of off the top of my head, like shooting like the outside scene at the very end, bro, it was a brick. Like it was a brick outside. It was like, I think we shot the video like January, February. Yeah, so like January, February. So y'all know, out in VB, it's cold, but like the house was out Hampton by the bridge. So you got the little wind chill from the water, and I was. Yeah, bro, and it was like, it's cold because like the blunt I was smoking, like I'm trying, bro. Like I'm going in, like I'm bro, like
it's keeping me warm.
It's so cold. It's the flame going out. How am I supposed to do this? And then I remember telling them like bro, just toke it, bro. I remember my kids just in there like, bro, just hit it hard, bro. Just wild out. Just go ahead. Just look real enjoyable. I was like, okay. Bro, half was me getting lightheaded, half of me was like actually inhaling. That's how cold it was. I was like, yo, this is
that type of thing is so funny because I remember hearing a bar with Drake talking about that. He was like, my nigga standing outside the club in 17 below, and then I got a homie in Minnesota, and he was just like, bruh, like I know it's cold out there, but like until you gotta hit a blunt in under 0 degree weather, you don't know. And I'm just like, yeah, bro.
Mm-hmm.
The northern people
I'm not.
They different.
I feel like
Fire can't even start.
For real.
It's like so cold.
Nah, bro. Your lighter can't even work in that weather. Yeah. So, but other than that, man, like as a whole, it was like just like a real dope experience. Like I want to replace it for the world, and I just, you know what I'm saying? I just want to build from that. I just want the product to get better and better and better and better. Cause like I don't know, I feel like naturally it's just I feel like that's the only way to do it.
For sure. So is that like with the whole, like if I'm not mistaken, Mr. Bryant was like your first music video, right? Or I mean, like the first one that dropped. I'll say.
Yeah,
All
sort
right.
of, kind of. So I took it down. So my first video was like I did back like 2018, 2019. I shot a video for Mary.
Oh
yeah.
snap!
Yeah, this song I had on my first project, but
That's still on rotation.
Yeah, having it up. Like, I
Having
don't
low-key.
know. After a couple of years having it up, I was just like, and I started really thinking about how I really just wanted my visuals to excel because I was
Growing the
noticing.
image.
Yeah, like I was noticing like visuals matter. Like it's just
Facts.
it's just fact. It just does. So I was just like, I got to make sure anything I pull out is like quality. So I just took that down, and like after I took that down, it really pushed me to like find a better way to do it or something else. And then like once I like linked up with Mad Street, like it was a wrap after that.
That's cool. All right, last thing on it, at least for me. But like, so having that experience, like, cause you shot Mr. Bryant and Who back to back, so
Right,
like that's crazy. Do you think you're looking to like expand, like maybe even beyond music videos, but like into like comedy skits? Cause I remember growing up, like I would see little like hints that you want to do some like acting or like something like that. So what's up with that?
You know what I'm saying? Like eventually, trying to like delve into like my different niches. Like back in the day, I did, cause even before like YouTube. I don't want to be soldier boying around out in these streets, but you know what I'm saying. When I was a wee little kid, you know what I'm saying, I was always running around with a camera, like doing YouTube almost type content. I used to call it a Khalif production type deal, and I used to run around the house, do whatever.
Right.
And then I go to Zoodoo, like almost on some like Tony Baker type bit. I'd be at zoos doing voiceovers or whatever, right, and stuff like that. And it's like 06, 07. So I mean, hey, I probably should have kept going, but it's whatever. It's whatever.
It's just a season.
It's just a season.
Yeah.
But I just eventually I want to dive in back into everything. It was just like I was at a point in time where, like, before I like really started. I was like, I don't want to be master of none type deal. Like I don't want to, because the first time I got in there, I was like, yo, I want to rap. I'm gonna learn how to produce. I'm gonna learn how to mix. I'm gonna learn how to boy, I couldn't even rap. So I was like, bro, like, baby steps, my man, baby steps. So I set myself down, like learned how to do that. I'm just now getting into the point to where I'm starting to like look at other routes. Like I'm definitely about to start like acting again, trying to do that avenue. So you know what I'm saying? It's just like a double flip. So like, you know what I'm saying, if you don't see me doing music shit, you're gonna see me in a box.
Yes, sir.
Somewhere.
That's tough.
And then, just man for there, do a variety of different stuff, you know what I'm saying? Get your leafy raps and paraphernalia, you know what I'm saying? Get leafy bar and pub, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Leafy grinders,
yes,
bro.
Sir.
That'd be hard.
They'd be so beautiful. I also wanted to do like an animation company type deal. Not specifically for black animators, but I feel like just giving artists just outlet, just minorities outlet, like to create. I just feel like with cartoons and just art as a whole, like representation like really matters, and I feel like this opportunity matters too. And I really want to like see when you put these people at the table what they can accomplish. Like I feel like you know what I'm saying. By like 2040, I feel like, anime probably be like 50-50, you know what I'm saying? You got your black ones, you got your white ones, you got your, you know what I'm saying? Like, different type of shit, so, you know what I'm saying?
Yo, it's so heavy in the culture, anime. Like, I mean, I don't watch it, but I like what you were saying about, giving people opportunities, because I was talking to Alec before this, and it's like, it's like a lot of people talk about, things don't come to you, but they do. You get these opportunities. You have to be ready for it. You got to keep your head down, work, and be ready for these opportunities to come at you. So they do come, hopefully you made that happen.
Yeah.
But
hopefully.
Yeah, bro.
It's no hopefully, that's a definitely. You did. But anyway, Mr. Young Beast Boy. Can I see one of them mics? You did. All right, my brother Lee. From the shadows.
What's up, Cap?
I see you be you've been out here working, and just as a new artist in a group with let's just say some seasoned, I don't want to say seasoned veterans,
creative individuals, absolutely.
but some people already in the game. How has it been with just your process of getting into music and producing? Because you've definitely been working. Even if they don't see it, it's always going to come to the light.
Absolutely.
And I've been appreciating your progression. And, yeah, just talk about your process, bro.
Well, let me just say for starters, I mean, that means a lot because starting out, you know, it kind of seemed like I don't want to say like a pipe dream, but like I was almost acting foolish. You know what I'm saying? Like me striving for wanting to be a music artist, even long term, like, you know, that's something I want to do in life. You know, like when I first started out, you know, I didn't know anything much about music production, you know. I just knew that I had a lot of emotion that I wanted to like portray, and I found music as like an outlet to do that, you know, to like, you know.
I feel that. I feel, as
Keep
far
that
as like,
message.
I feel like I'm synonymous with angry raps, but it's very therapeutic.
Absolutely, you know, it's I feel like, you know, just like Khalif was talking about, like with the animation, you know, it's an outlet for people to find some sort of understanding or to relieve some stress, to, you know, get some higher spirits.
Expression.
You know, like music is a beautiful thing. Music can be used for more than one thing. I think music is just as important to somebody's life as drinking water 8 cups a day.
Facts. Just waking up, finding that vibe, setting the tone for your day.
Absolutely.
And getting you through like tough times.
And starting out, you know, that's really what kind of pushed me to keep going, because I'm not going to lie, when I started out, I wasn't shit. I still basically am not shit because I haven't really dropped anything else other than Tifa. Check it out on SoundCloud, though. It's still a pretty good song. But, you know, like, running with y'all, even from the start, I had to know that, like, this is, you know, not just... Technically, you know, I guess in a sense we are amateurs, but we're not amateurs in the sense that we don't know what we're doing, you know. And Trey made sure that I knew that before I was
Shout out Seabiscuit.
Shout out Seabiscuit. That man gave me that tough love that day. Told me straight up, you know, you're not there yet, but keep going, G, because you're striving. That was also that fire to, you know, help me get that process moving along. So a lot of determination, you know, a lot of creative ideas, you know, a will away. Like I said, I started on the iPhone GarageBand. That's the first song ever, or beat that I ever made that I posted up. And, like, looking back to it now, of course it was good, you know, at the time. Do I still think it's good? Hell yeah. Do I still think there are things that I could fix? Absolutely. But, you know, that's just the, you know, the trial and error in the process of, you know, becoming a, you know, just anything, honestly, you know.
You mind if I pick your brain a little bit? So it's crazy because you said you didn't know. Is this moving? Is that moving?
Yeah, it's just mad slow.
Oh, okay, cool. I'm just like looking at it and it's like, all right. But what was I gonna say? So you came in.
Had to been like 2019.
Oh, word. Okay.
You know, I was still living out Chesapeake during this, like when I first, you know, joined up with y'all.
Word. And okay, so you didn't have much of a musical background as far as like how to do, you know what I'm saying, music, whatever that means. So have you like studied someone in particular? Have you like, what have you done to learn? Or are you kind of just playing it by ear? What works, and you shake off what doesn't?
Low key, it's a little of both because I do have a good ear for like sounding things out, and I remember this too because I remember shout out Soda Pop. He was telling
Shout
me,
out Soda,
you know,
for sure,
that like I remember this conversation too. He was like, "What is the BPM of Tifa?" Which is the song that I made on GarageBand that I posted on SoundCloud.
Right, fire.
I think at first I didn't know what he meant. But I definitely couldn't give him an answer. So then, you know.
Wow, okay.
But he was like, how did you make this? I don't know. I just kind of just listen by ear, you know. I just kind of know what sounds good. I can hear the pattern. I can hear when something's off. You know,
wow.
With that little music knowledge, you know, I just kind of use that.
I can attest to that because as a person who like just has been rapping for a while, I still don't really use rhyme schemes at all. I just rap. I just feel the beat, and I just go for it. Like I still really don't like you know,
And
you
there's
can
a-
just play it by ear.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like that's just like self-taught shit though.
Yeah, that absolutely is, because like there's a method to everybody's madness. There's more than one way to do something. Because
Right.
I still couldn't tell you what a treble clef looks like. Do I know what it is? Yes, but I don't know what it looks like. I can't read sheet music. I know how to play piano though.
Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Facts, man.
And all these things were self-taught, just like I was. It's just
Yeah.
kind of like you got a lot of determination, a lot of creative ideas, energy, passion. I say that is just as, you're just as equipped with those things as you are as if you went to school for this or studied or actually had like a music teacher. I didn't have any of that. None of that.
That's what I'm gonna just wrap up. Yeah, man, that's what's up, bro. Cause we were actually talking, and this might be what he's touching on, so I'm not gonna steal it or nothing. But like, yeah, cause like theory and all that. Like I grew up, and I pretty much sacrificed all my electives for band, and whether that was for like the people I was with or actually playing music, it depended on the day.
Yeah.
But like, I kind of was able to learn like the bare minimum, and of course, it's middle school, high school. You're gonna cheat your way through.
Yeah.
So like, there's a lot of stuff that I like know, but like it's not really installed in me. And after like growing up, like leaving high school, and like what came after that, you realize that
When you finally start your life.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, you realize that as much as it is about the arithmetic, it's also just about what you're doing. I mean, yeah, it's about what you're doing and what you're portraying, how you're portraying it. You don't really, yeah, it's not about the 3-5-7s or, like what's suspended, what's not. But yeah, it's cool that you kind of like forged that, and so quickly, honestly. Like 2019, bro, like,
Yeah, bro.
I met you 2019.
That's
so,
what I'm saying.
like, if I've seen all your progress, like, it's been astronomical. Like, I figured you had at least been doing it for like a year, or a year and a half, before I had met you. So, yeah, man, props, flowers for sure.
That's one thing I can uphold for myself. Not even like being a fast learner, but like, when you're determined and you got goals, no matter what it is, you wake up every day, you do your hardest to strive for it, and that's just all that matters.
Yeah. So I think in subtext, kids, people, beautiful humans. There's a balance between theory and instinct that you have to find. So balance, my friends.
Balance and etiquette.
So we're gonna let TDK segue into something else.
You gotta put it on me. One second. We just gonna take a little break for intermission type shit, and we're gonna come like right back. You did. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we're back.
And we're back.
All right. Yeah, Alec Dariius,
Yeah,
man. You've been through a couple name changes, couple of just growth process.
Mhm.
So you want to just talk about your process, how you've been with just music and life in general in the past
And
couple of years.
past
you know what I'm
chapter.
saying?
Yes, sir. Okay. Yeah, man. It was so. I used to be known as Phenom. That was like my high school name.
Genius days.
Genius
Holidays.
days. They don't know about that.
Damn,
Pivot
man.
days. Okay.
Pivot days.
Pivot.
Oh man,
Bruh, it's
Glory
crazy.
days.
I used to. I can't even tell you what pivot means.
Shout out
honestly.
Meg.
Shout
Shout out
out
Wolf.
Meg, bro. He's moving. Shout out Wolf too. He's moving too. But yeah, and Tyler.
Tyler,
Tyler
Trey.
Marquise, bro.
all the
Dang.
OGs, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Shout
Like,
out all the people we came up in the scene with.
we were
I
really
gotta-
like
we,
awesome.
we gotta acknowledge it because like
Yes,
this man
bro.
really got me in the scene, bro. And just having that as like my starting group, which it was fire. I have
Yeah.
nothing but respect for everybody.
Man, I feel that too, bro. Cause it was really a blessed time. It was like some like VA Pangea type, like before everything was its own thing.
God,
Like,
bro, like if that tape with Mag actually dropped, bro,
nah.
all I gotta say, bro, like y'all don't understand how much like y'all just don't.
It was so much potential content. It was really just an organization issue, I think. And like, early on, we were all doing
High
it for different
schoolers,
reasons.
man. I
Yeah.
remember, because we were like 1 year younger than Mag, and they're just
Yeah.
like, damn, y'all niggas still in high school.
Right.
Worried about homework and curfews, and it's just like, damn.
Yeah.
No,
No,
we're gonna get to the point where we could just lock up in the studio and just work all day.
bro, for sure.
It's
That
gonna be crazy.
it's gonna be absolutely nuts. But yeah, so coming straight out of that, I was known as Phenom for a minute, like maybe when I was 16 to like 18, and then, bro, like school was really like a shackle. You know what I'm saying, for a long time in my life.
I honestly feel that.
Yeah, and like.
Completely.
When we graduated 2018, like I was free, but I was on like a down, like life was just throwing every single complication my way. Like I was I mean, motherfuckers know now, but like I was hoeing around, and like my parents moved away, so I was by myself for like the first time in a minute, because as a kid, like my parents were separated, and there was this huge pressure because I had 2 siblings already. Like I had to be the man of the house, but I didn't know what a man was supposed to do. And like my life was pretty much that until I was on my own. And then I realized, like, as much as I had grown, I was stunted really early on. So now I have the freedom to do what I want and be a man, but I still really didn't know what that was. So like I caught a charge. I caught a possession charge. Fuck
VBPD.
Fuck VBPD.
Fuck
You already know how it
VBPD.
is, bro.
The same spot where they caught my other boy. I love you, Marco.
Rip. Dang.
Fuck that.
Miller? I mean, let me not drop name. You can bleep that out. But yeah,
shit.
shout out
You know
Marco.
who he was, man.
Yeah. Shout out Rico for real.
Shout out Rico, man.
Rico. But yeah, bro. They called me for like 2 G's. It was so ass because, like I said, I was hoeing around. So it was that day. I had actually gone back to my dad for advice, because like I realized he had me when he was 20. Yeah, like 20 years old, 19, 20 years old. And here I am making the same mistakes. And it was because I never got to learn from him as a kid. So I went back and did that. And, you know, that had me feeling a certain type of way. So I actually hit Meg up. I was like, yo, I'm trying to just, like, smoke right. Like, I'll meet you at the spot. Put up to the spot, bro. We talked it out a little bit. And I think, like, we maybe hit, like, 1 bowl or something. And feds were just, like, they got us, bro. They got us hard. And I got the ticket. So, also, at that time, like I said, my folks were moving away. So I was 18, and that meant I could handle the charge by myself. And, you know, now that they were gone, I kind of had to. But it was in this weird stage where they were still at the crib. So I was getting, like, mail from, like, the courthouse and, like, lawyers and stuff. And I had to, like, do this, that, and the third. But what I'm getting at is they spelled my name wrong on the ticket. And they spelled it Alec Dariius with 2 I's. And I was like, oh,
Damn, I
word?
forgot about that. That's
Yeah, I was
so
like,
hard.
That's so hard. I was like, oh, word? Like, okay. So that's what initiated. Yeah, that's what initiated the flip. Because I felt like, I was like, bro.
One letter. That's so hard. What?
That's what I'm saying. And it was like, of course it's the I, the cleanest letter it could have been. Like, facts. So, yeah. I really felt like an adult, and I started rocking with that. I was like, all right, if that's what they're going to know me as, like, they can know me as it. So, ran with that. You know, went through a lot of personal stuff. And so, like, my approach before to music was, like, really arithmetical, really technical. I was really focused on, like, the art or, like, the craft of, like, how to scheme and, like, how to
You
how
making
these syllables,
blueprints.
right, like how to put these syllables in certain places, because like I grew up a drummer, and like it just made sense to put those words on the different drum beats. But you know, after growing up and after having like my folks move away and like feeling like deep, like real deep emotions for the first time, and not knowing what to do with them, like it changed the way I looked at music for sure. And so luckily I'd already had all the, you know, craft that I'd worked into my system up until that point. I had it on deck, but to accept what I was going through and to be able to talk about life, that's way different. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I've been learning that for a while, and you know that's gone everything from like how I write my bars to how I make my beats, and yeah, so like that's Alec Darius. That's the difference between him and Phenom. Is like before it was a craft and now it's art. You know, now it's like a passion. So
That's fire.
yeah,
I really feel that bar.
yeah,
Or-
yeah. That
I
little,
said that bar, but basically you just touching on how like you want to make it more about life.
yeah.
Because I felt
You know what
like
I'm
in the past you're sort of rapping like where you want to be.
saying? Right. Yeah.
And right now I'm rapping in the moment because I've seen that a lot of one of my songs that I feel like a lot of people feel is Still Broke.
Yeah,
And
bro. Oh man, that's
Still
crazy.
Broke came from like, and it's crazy because Still Broke came from a time where I was like, I was in like a writer's block like a motherfucker because I just dropped 777 because 777 was an
Oh,
EP
wow.
first before I turned it into the group,
Right.
and it was just basically like, you know, 777 when I hit the jackpot, when I like make it big, because my whole attraction to rap is basically the Kid Cudi bar. I want to be Jigga Man, carefree living. It's like that's honestly just like it's just rappers. Just it seems like the lifestyle is what they sell.
Yeah, yeah.
I really fuck that. But point being, that's just like I really want to like get more in depth with myself, life, real problems that other people can really like touch on and feel. Because I feel like that's the best thing, having somebody just be like, I really felt that song.
Yeah.
And all that. And I think my camera just died. Did it? Fuck.
Whoa. Dang.
And we're back.
And we're back indeed. All right, TDK. All right, Captain. I have a question for you.
What's up?
Who or what do you think influences your music the most? Personally, of course.
Yeah, that's a big question. There's a lot of things that influence it. If we're talking just from like a musical artist standpoint,
Well, we can start there, you know.
A Tribe Called Quest, Lupe Fiasco, MF Doom, Kendrick,
Rest in peace, Doom.
Captain Murphy, R.I.P. to Villain Forever, Mac Miller, R.I.P. to God. And just like artists like that who found like, I guess, different things to rap about like themselves and just like weren't like, I guess, heavy in the street. Because I guess like that was, I don't know, one of my biggest things was just not just being like fitting the mold of something that somebody tried to put you in like
Like
that.
the mold of your culture, kind of.
You know what I'm saying? And not even just culture, but just like a
Okay.
piece of the culture that people try to like put you in a box. Because
Yeah.
I feel like in Virginia Beach, it's so cool just because I like growing up here because you have just so much different things.
Diversity and everything.
Yeah. So it's just like I have a piece of everything because I can listen to like an old Divine Council song and just be really influenced by just like crazy Icy Twat production and like crazy ass Silk Money bars. But then I can like have my playlist on shuffle and listen to like Franz Ferdinand and I love that song, or Feel Good Inc. by Gorillaz and just be influenced by that. Watch some Yu Yu Hakusho and want to rap about some like crazy like demon fighting shonen shit. So I get influenced by anything. Just anything that gets me going. Music definitely does. Like I would say my last project, Badman, was heavily influenced by me hearing like Lamb Over Rice and Bandana and just wanting to just come back with some bar shit. So
Try to put
I
me on
find
those songs
influence
too.
to like everything. Yeah, so that's me at least. I'm influenced by everything. I love nostalgia, stuff like that, that type of feeling. So
Yeah. And I'd say just from that, you know, you and me are the same. Like for me, just to start with some artists that influenced me the most, Jaden Smith being just the number one, he just has this aura of wanting to be different, but doing it right, you know. Because as an artist, I believe I have to be as original as possible, but originally done right, you know. Because you want to stand out from everyone else, but you don't want to be like the clown standing out in the crowd, you know what I'm saying? You know, you just want to be that.
you want to stand out for like, because I feel like what a lot of people get lost in is like, you can be different, but you also have to be true to yourself.
Absolutely.
Because a lot of people will get lost in just like trying to
Absolutely.
make this facade of themselves, and it's just like that's cool, but that isn't really what you are. Because I feel like that's problems that I have, that I feel like a lot of people pair things with me or TDK, and it's just like nah, because a lot of people like when they want to work, they'll just send me like generic hard ass trap beats, and I'm just like,
That all sound the same.
that's
like
cool,
the
but
previous one.
that's not what I'm always looking for.
And see that what I'm personally, striving to, be greater than, because you ain't gonna. What is a beat that sounds like the past 40 of the same people? Same tempo. Maybe different instrument, but like it's still the same, just trap house beat with no color. No feeling,
life,
no emotion, no originality. Just a beat, just a beat. I can't. I'm all quality over quantity. I can never release something like that and roll with it. Just because the expectations I have for myself. But that's just more of the influence. Like, well, I don't know. Just for example, like Travis Scott, for example, he's another one of my top influences. I heard. Actually, no. I'm gonna use Drake for a perfect example because this is it. Everybody knows God's Plan and all of his radio sound and songs. Drake has some great songs that are not overblown up.
Yeah, Drake has some great album cuts that I feel like a lot of people overlook just because of his mainstream success.
Absolutely.
Feel No Ways, Views, the
And
outro track. That shit is.
And I feel like Drake would be just so much a better person in the public eye if people focus on those true to self, different original songs rather than just a hit that all
the mainstream song that just is catchy and everybody gets. Like, I don't know. There's a great Beano bar that always sticks with me, is that I was always rapping just that nobody always heard me, and it's just like I feel like that's just kind of what it is, that people take what they want to hear, or they just, I don't know. As a person who came up just listening to like underground stuff and just hating mainstream stuff just because I'm an anti,
I was like that
little
too.
bullshit ass nigga, but you can find beauty in the things that aren't popular, but the things that people gravitate to just because it's real feeling.
Absolutely.
Other than just being, this is just real catchy, and you know what I'm saying, we're gonna shake some asses. You know what I'm saying?
And real feel is just as influential as like anything else, because for me, music is just whatever you're feeling. If you're angry, say if I'm angry, I'll listen to like Eminem, or like, I don't know. Of course, everybody's kind of gone through that phase. Maybe I'll listen to some metal, some like classical music, whatever it may be. I have listened to God knows how much different types of music just growing up, but it's kind of now that I'm like putting into perspective that it's all different and just true to me in the sense that it's just what I like. It's had some kind of influence on music I make today, whether I'll listen to like, well, I don't really know any alternative bands like off the top of my head, but like, let's take some just alternative I heard, I'll maybe feel it, be like, ooh, these synths are nice. That'll have, an influence on, like, let's say like a song or a theme I want to have for an EP or an album maybe, or just like you said earlier with Yu Yu Hakusho, like anime just in general nowadays, I feel like it's growing into be an incredibly influential just thing to people, because
it's a lot of real feeling. It's a lot of, you don't get a lot of feeling with that, and I feel like a lot of people say that about anime, and I feel like it's the same way with music.
Exactly.
And it just captures a feeling that you can't really explain, but it just touches with you.
But it just works, and sometimes that feeling is all you need to make sense.
Facts. But how
going
about
to
everybody else? What influences y'all?
Does someone want to go first, or you're just going down the line?
Yeah, bro, let's go down the line.
All right.
I feel like I've been cutting you off all night, so
That's cap, bro. That's my man's. Shoot, influence, man.
who is close to your heart, Alec?
Who is close to my heart? See, it's weird, bro. It's weird.
Who put the fire inside of you?
Let me put it sequentially, right? So I grew up listening to like a lot of, some R&B. My parents were from here, so we were kind of born in the time around the Neptunes and shit and stuff. But yeah, like so I got my dose of Pharrell. I got my dose of Neptunes. I got my dose of like Mary J.
Right. Mary J. Blige.
Aaliyah, of course. Anything Timbaland was always fire. But like really, I started like like when I was first getting into music in general, it was like rock. Whether it was like, I say rock, and I mean that
lightly,
as like a broad genre. That watch just in my eye, bro.
Oh no, it's because it's raining now.
Yeah, I'm chilling.
Should we turn that light off though? Because that's basically a bowl for the water, if you think about it.
Filming outdoors,
That's
folks.
cool.
Yeah, this is
And
about to come down.
It's coming.
I don't know if we finna, keep it going, but
Shoot.
Mafia Talk, fam. 777.
Yeah,
fuck
hey,
with
don't
us.
put. Hey, Eminem's not my only influence, by the way. There's a
Yeah,
whole
facts.
backstory
Don't
on
do
that.
my boy dirty like that. Let's hurry up before my nigga's Mac gets dirty, rainy, wet.
Bro, this is crazy.
I know it's supposed to rain
Storm coming early.
Yeah, for real. Yeah, it's gonna be tomorrow.